pride in the sky.
Let's go!
Locked in, lights up, game face on. It's the Hogcast, baby, bring it on.
It's the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show.
Yeah.
Blue collar blood, that's how we go.
Let's go.
Every city, every team, we won't smoke. If you ain't built like this, you might choke. It's the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show.
Say what?
Hard hits, hot takes, let it roll.
Let it roll.
From the first whistle to the last blow. Cleveland Hogcast, welcome to the show. Hey!
What's up, Dog Pound? You're listening to the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show, the only podcast in Ohio that celebrates the Browns like they just won the Super Bowl, even when they're busy building another wall of mediocrity. I'm your host, Dr. Hogwash, coming to you live from the shores of Northeast Ohio, where the only thing thicker than lake effect snow is the irony of our offensive line moves. Today's episode, Browns free agency, building the best offensive line since ever? Or just another wall of mediocrity? Grab your beer, your heartbreak, and maybe a snow shovel, because we're about to roast these signings harder than the wind off Lake Erie roasts your face in January. Let's go. Look, the Browns just dropped a truckload of cash and trades on 5 new or returning beefcakes up front. Elgton Jenkins, Zion Johnson, Tevin Jenkins back, Titus Howard in a trade/extension, and even Quincy Williams at linebacker to, I guess, protect the protectors. The front office is out here acting like they just cured cancer. Meanwhile, the rest of us are sitting here like, cool, we can block. Now who's running through those holes besides Quinshawn? Because let's be honest, folks, the Browns finally built an O-line that can block for Quinshawn Judkins and anyone else in the stable by opening day. At this rate, we're going to have the best trench warfare since World War I, and we'll still only score 13 points a game. Only in Cleveland do we celebrate signing interior linemen like they just cured the lake effect snow. Let's break these signings down, one overpaid pancake block at a time. Signing number 1 and number 2, the Jenkins boys. First up, Elgton Jenkins, 2-year deal. 2 years. That's cute. That's like me telling my wife I'll finally clean the garage in 2 years. Elton's a guard tackle swing guy who can play 4 positions. Sounds great. Until you remember the last time we had a versatile lineman, he was versatile at getting bull rushed into the quarterback's lap. But hey, he's from Georgia, so at least he's used to disappointing fans. Welcome to the club, big man. And speaking of disappointing, Tevin Jenkins is back. Same last name, different Jenkins. I swear the front office just looked at the roster and went, Jenkins, good enough. Re-sign him. Next. It's like they're building the O-line with a Ouija board. Is it an upgrade? Jenkins. Yes. Cleveland fans, raise your hand if you can tell the difference between Elgton and Tevin without looking at their jersey numbers. Yeah, me neither. We just know they both weigh 320 and will probably both miss 4 games with mysterious lower body injuries. Classic. Signing number 3, Zion Johnson, Mr. Big Money Hog. Next, Zion Johnson. Big money guard. I'm talking real money. The kind of money that makes you wonder if the Browns finally figured out how to read a contract. Zion was a first-round pick in 2022, which means he's got that former first-rounder glow that Cleveland loves to overpay for. We collect former first-rounders like some people collect Beanie Babies. Here's the funny part. They gave him guard money to play guard, next to other guards. It's like the offensive line is now the most expensive book club in the NFL. Chapter 1. How not to let Myles Garrett sack our quarterback for the 87th time. But let's be real. Zion's a mauler. He's going to pancake some defensive tackles. The only problem? We still don't have a running back who can hit the hole before the snow melts. So congratulations, Zion. You just got paid top dollar to open running lanes for whoever we pick up off waivers in Week 7 and Quinshawn. Signing number 4, Titus Howard trade/extension. Moving on to the trade market, Titus Howard. We traded for him, then extended him. Because nothing says we trust our own scouting like trading for a guy and immediately giving him more money so he doesn't leave. Titus is a former third-rounder out of Alabama. Alabama lineman, am I right? They come in here, eat Cleveland pizza, gain 15 pounds of pierogi weight, and suddenly they're veteran leaders. The joke writes itself. We traded draft capital for a tackle who's going to line up next to our new $17 million guard, and we still don't have a quarterback who can stay upright longer than a lawn chair in a tornado. But sure, Titus, welcome. Just don't get hurt in the first preseason game like every other cornerstone we've ever signed. My liver can't take another injury update press conference. Signing number 5, Quincy Williams and the protect the protectors theory. And finally, because the O-line wasn't enough, they went and signed Quincy Williams at linebacker. Why? So the new wall has its own wall, I guess. Quincy's a thumper. He flies around. He's going to make some tackles for loss. But let's call it what it is. This is insurance in case the new O-line still collapses like a Jenga tower made of disappointment. It's the Browns way. Spend money to fix one problem by creating a second problem that needs more money. It's like refinancing your house to buy a better roof, while the basement is still flooded with Watson's dead cap money. All right, time for the official Cleveland Hogcast Hope-O-Meter. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being we're tanking for the 2027 draft, and 10 being we're Super Bowl contenders. This O-line haul, I'm giving it a solid 6. Why 6? Because it's the best trench we've had since 1994, but we still need receivers, a quarterback who can throw standing up, and a coaching staff that won't get fired by Halloween. Only in Cleveland do we act like signing 5 320-pound dudes is the same as curing the lake effect snow. We're out here throwing parades for guards while the rest of the AFC North is throwing touchdowns. But you know what? That's why we love this crazy team. We celebrate the O-line like they just invented electricity. Dog pound, we are nothing if not delusional. And loyal as hell. That's going to do it for this episode of the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show. If you laughed, cried, or threw your phone across the room, do your boy a favor. Smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment and tell your buddy who still wears a Johnny Manziel jersey to tune in. Until next time, stay warm, stay salty, and remember, the Browns may not win games, but at least our offensive line can now block. This is Dr. Hogwash. Go Browns!
Cleveland in the building, you know how we roll. From the first hot take to the final goal. From the dog pound roar to the hardwood floor. We break it all down, then we come back for more, yeah! Just the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show, we locked in. Talking every dub, every loss, every top win. You ran with the squad, now it's time that we go. Thanks for watching, that's the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show. Hey, hey.